And I'm at the crib now, at my mom's crib. So if y'all see my background keep changing, it's because I'm just on the move at all times. Always on the move, but the mission keeps going because we had a goal that we set out for ourselves. That goal was to go live every single day till the end of the year. Right now, what is it? The 22nd. Christmas is coming up, and we got about maybe a little over a week until we accomplish our goal. But the whole purpose of trying to go live every day is just to show a sense of consistency on this channel, show a sense of drive to achieve something, because we are on more than the life, more than our wealth journey. We're on our life journey, and there's just sometimes you're just gonna have to put your head down, lock in, and get something done, and get and accomplish something. And it's not always what someone else set out for you to do; it's what you set out to do for yourself. When someone set out, when you doing it for someone else, like trying to achieve a goal for someone else, sometimes, and you have no internal fire. If you have never done nothing for yourself, how can you ever do something for anybody else? That's just how I see it. If I can't even stick to one goal for myself, small or big, it doesn't have to be something outrageous. It's just you have to put things on your mind or put things in your path to make you stronger, because the road and the journey is going to be tough, and it's going to be a lot of ups and downs in it. So you want to accurately prepare yourself. You prepare yourself by it's like going to the gym. You putting your own challenges in front of you to achieve. And when you do achieve those, you have you really create a rhythm for yourself. You create momentum for yourself. So you achieve one thing, then you be like, okay, well, I feel good about doing that. You get that dopamine hit of feeling good because you achieve something. It feels good. You feel great, and then you go on to achieve something different. Maybe I'll try something a little harder, or I'll try to do something just a little bit more difficult. Instead of shooting for 3 days, I'm gonna shoot for 5 days. Instead of shooting for 5 days, I'm gonna shoot for a week. And you start building that momentum. And today's, a lot of times I don't come on here. Majority of the time since I've been at home, I just want to relay just who you are searching to be when you're by yourself is one of the most important things you can do in life, because to know yourself and to master yourself is the key to life. Do you know and master yourself? And I was speaking to my daughter yesterday, and she was cause she asked me a question, and she was like, "Tell me about your day." And I was explaining to her my day and why I get up at 6 in the morning. She's like, "Why are you getting up at 6 in the morning?" And I said, before I can go on through the day, before I can do anything, I gotta know who I am first, because you can see more with your eyes closed than you can with your eyes open. And she kind of looked at me like, "What do you mean by that?" And I gave her a quick little analogy of like I said, okay, close your eyes and don't think of pink elephants. Close your eyes and don't think of pink elephants. What's going to happen? Your mind is automatically going to go there. You're going to start thinking about that. You're going to start, it's going to transition that way. Yes, boss. Go ahead. Acito. So, what's the point in that? Y'all let him making all that noise. Y'all can't see the dogs. Show y'all what the dogs. Busy. These will be making noise all day. This will be making noise all day. Go on out here, let me shoot my video. Go on, go. Family time. Gotta be back with the family, man. The dogs, my mom, everybody. So as I was saying, like, you have to take that time in the morning. I take that time in the morning to see what I want to see in life, to create what I want to create in life. And that starts by sitting down and going into that dark place. Literally, I go early in the morning where it's quiet. You get up early too. You get up later. It's literally 8 something in the afternoon. You got people up, noise, construction, all that. Literally, phone going off, All these things, as soon as you wake up, you're on go. Like everywhere, here, this way, that way. And you don't have any clarity in the day. When you don't have any clarity in the day because you never took the time to start the day to prepare your mind first. If you don't take the time to prepare the mind first, the world going to shoot you so many millions of things at a time. It's going to control your life for you. As we were driving up to a stoplight, there was like 5, 6 different advertisements in one stoplight of things to buy. And I say, this is an example of the world trying to give you what they want. They're trying to get you to believe in what they want to believe. They're trying to get you to buy what they want to buy. And if you don't take the time to focus on what you want to focus first on, they're spending too many millions of dollars to make you believe what they want you to believe. So that's why it's important to focus in on the mind, focus in, lock in on the brain early. That's what I do early, to get and see what it is that you want to see in this life, to be what you want to be in this life. It starts in the mind. It starts in the quiet. It starts in the dark. It starts in seeing the world for what it is in your world, in your mind. But it only takes time for you to do that. Set out time. Time that you put to the side to execute. So, moving on with today. Today we traded today. Now, I was talking to the Big Deuce and I said that I was not going to trade this week. However, I don't think that's possible. Going to trade. It is a must. I will go. I will trade. I will not trade. It's just impossible not to not trade. Not in this stage of my journey, because I feel like it's just about the reps and being in tune with the market. And for me, it's the first time I get to be there for the opening of the market. Now, the opening of the market fits my strategy a lot, especially from 9 to 11, 8 to 11 on different instruments and things like that. So for me, it's my first time being able to be there for the opening of the market. So I traded today with one of my friends on the phone. He also trades futures as well. And it just shows to show you like different mindsets and different thought processes of people, of how they think. Because when we were in our trades today, these trades happen really fast. 5, 10 minutes, not even 4 or 5 minutes maximum. Sometimes you're in a trade. Depends on what kind of trade it is. Could be 20 minutes. I'm rarely in one for more than an hour. And you start to see how a person's brain works and how they approach things. Because I was talking to one of my friends, or I was talking to my friend, and I said, like, he bought a sale, right, in futures. And I'm gonna start talking about the futures terms and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna try not to dumb it down, what I'm speaking about when it comes to the trading, because the only way you're gonna understand it better is if I talk about it. And if that's your interest, and if this is one part of it, because this is a part of my life that I actually love, and that is very key in my wealth building. So a lot of stuff that I talk about, I'll be like, let me not say it, like, because they might not understand. However, for you, if you want to understand, I can't dumb it down, because I gotta keep progressing. I gotta keep going up. I gotta keep growing. So I gotta start from where I'm at. And if you want to understand, shoot me a DM of anything you don't know, or write me on Instagram or TikTok, anything you want to know containing to anything I say. But we were trading futures, we were trading NQ, and he trades MNQ, which is a smaller version of NQ, and it's cheaper. Or the contract's $2 a tick, and I think NQ is $20. Whew, NQ is a burner. So I didn't follow my rules because I was trading pre-market. So it kind of shows you what I saw today for myself, being that I finally got the time to trade the open. That's the most hot time. That's the time when it's moving the fastest. I had time to trade the open, and because this is the first time I had the time to trade the open, I'm already overzealous. Emotions is already kicking in. Emotions is already kicking in because I have in my mindset of what I believe. Oh, I finally got here. I finally got time the trades is going to work out in my favor because I finally get a chance to catch the open, and it's going to all work out to my favor. And I over traded. That means I took more trades than I was supposed to, and that's not really against that. And I was taking trades in times that's not my particular time set. And I said, at what point do you follow your rules to the T? And it's just this is the part of the journey, especially in this trading journey, that you have to focus in and lock in, because one bad day can really knock you off your pivot. Like, as I was speaking to him on the phone, he's taking trades that I wouldn't take at certain times. And I'm telling him, this is what I see. He's telling me what he sees. And it just shows you how a person's brain works on how they do things, you know. And it just goes to show, from listening to him on the phone, for me doing my own thing, just goes to show the emotional battle you have to go through and fight with yourself. It ain't even got nothing to do with the next person. It's with yourself. Every single day, it's a battle with you and yourself, especially in this trading. Now, I did finish the day. I took like 3 trades, lost them all because I took them at pre-market, and I was FOMOing in. I know my flaws. My flaws is seeing the candles move and thinking you finna miss a move, or thinking a move is finna happen, and then you get burnt. Happens every time. Thinking a move finna happen, get burnt. Thinking a move finna happen, get burnt. And so I decided to not. I see the inconsistencies in myself. I see the inconsistency in my homeboy as he's speaking out his trades and the things that he's doing. I see the inconsistencies. And it's always a process of you mastering yourself from these inconsistencies that do not allow you to move forward. And I say that because I think of that for myself as I'm going through my journey, as I'm going through the trading and building wealth. I have to always analyze myself and look at the inconsistencies in myself from the things that I'm doing wrong, so I can better myself. Because as I was speaking to him on the phone, and he's trading as well, and he's like, I got in. So I'm like, you got in at that spot? Yeah, I'm in. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good spot. Get out. Oh, I'm still in. They're going against me. Get out. Oh, I'm still in. It's going against me. Get out. Oh, it's going against me. I'm still in. And you start to see, like, man, the emotional battle one must go through. And it's really, I think I can say that trading kind of pushes you into your emotional strength a lot faster, because it's so much a test of every single thing you got going on inside of you. Fear and greed, anxious, scared, fear of missing out. It all hits at one time. The emotions you didn't even know that was that strong in you all hits at one time, and they just kind of make you realize, man, I have a lot to work on with myself. A lot to work on for myself. And I remember listening to an audio program of Reverend Knight, one of the philosophers that I listened to, and he always said, self mastery, there is no other option. There is no other option. Self mastery. There is no other option. And that's what I believe God has put in my path, is trading. Because if you want to master yourself, one of the biggest games for mastering yourself is trading. That's the biggest. Whew, you talk about mastering of oneself, because you can't run from it. Once you in, you in. You can't change. You can't blame nobody. When you click that button, when you make that trade, and you see that thing moving, when you break your own rules and you get burnt because you decided that you were bigger than the system, you get bigger than the system because you get bigger than your own head. And not realizing, dang, my better self, my higher self, my more smart self made these rules in a time when I was thinking straight, acting straight, to protect me. However, once it's that time, once it's the bell open, the door open, it's like the horses. Once the thing open and the horses shoot out, that's your emotions. The minute that gate open up, like in a horse race, their emotions is running 100,000 miles per hour. Hot out the gate. Hot out the gate. Man. But that's the journey. That's the wealth journey. That's the life journey. That's the best part of it is, seeing the mountain in front of you and still seeing how difficult it is, and being willing to seeing the mountain for what it is, and still willing to make the journey, still willing to keep pushing, still willing to say, I'm still going to climb this thing. I'm going to climb it. And I know how rough it is. I see how tough it is. I see all the stuff that I need to get through it. But it's a climb that I'm willing to take because I know where I'm headed. I know what I want. I know I want to see it. I want to get to the top and see. I want to see what I have accomplished. You know, it's not to say that, oh, making it to the top is just you you enjoy more the process of what you had to go through to get to the top instead of the top itself. And that reminds me when I took a trip. I climbed a mountain. It's the first time I ever climbed a mountain like this. It had a trail, but once you got to that top, yes, it was fire to see the top and what they had up there. But all I could think about was what it took to get there. That meant more to me than seeing what was at the top. What it took to get there. I still remember that. That's something that I take with me. What it took to get there. Look, that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys here back tomorrow, probably in a different location. We on it to the end of the year. I'm out.